caafimaadka saameyn ku yeelanaya inaan horumarna aad bay u fiican tahay. markaad hadda kadib idinkaa macallimiin noqon doona, mararka dambe idinkaa dadka kala bari doona tan iyo waxaa kaleetaba. marka insha allah waan soo dhaweynaynaa safiirka India iyo wafdiga la socdo, iyo maalinta Yoga Day in Garowe lagu qabto waxay astaan u tahay xiriirka ay la leedahay India Soomaaliya inay tahay meeshii ugu horeysay oo xiriir dhaqameed la yeelato Puntland inay noqoto sharaf gaar ay noo tahay. dhalinyaro fara badan oo India wax ku soo bartay waa dalka ku nool oo runtii horey culture-ku waa isdhaafsiga culture-ku meesha waa joogay, laakiin inuu intaa ka sii bato oo wixii wanaagsan oo caalamka thaqaafooyinka wanaagsan inaan soo minguurin oo nolosheenna faa'iido u leh, dhaqamada xunxun oo adduunka naga soo gaarana aan iska diidno. taas weeye hadafka aasaasiga ah. aad baa u mahadsantihiin sida uga soo qayb gasheen iyo sida aad maaragtay u dhiirigelinaysaan healthiga iyo caafimaadka iyo waxyaabaha ku saabsan sidii hore loogu mar lahaa. aad baa u mahadsantihiin. session wanaagsan.
Welcome to the celebration of United Nations declared International Day of Yoga. It's a very special occasion. It's being celebrated for 5 years across the world, but we are very happy that for the first time ever we are celebrating it here in your province and your beautiful city of Garowe. And we have Honorable President with us, so it makes it even more special. So I won't take too much time other than just thanking you all for coming here and participating, and I hope it will encourage you to do yoga throughout the year. Otherwise we can have a refresher course after a few months in case you want to again consult with our expert which we have got from India, Ms. Yogita. She's an expert, so take all benefit from what she's got to offer. Thank you so much for coming this morning.
Good evening, Dr. Zage Naik. My name is Kamalanathan. I'm a student. And my question is, a few years back, Malaysian Fatwa Council, they banned Muslims from doing yoga. They say it's against Islam. Is that true? Is it true from the point of Al-Quran? Thank you.
Brother asked the question that some council in Malaysia banned Muslims from doing yoga because it's against Islam. Brother asking that is it against the Quran? Brother, yoga is a form of exercise which is derived from various places including the Vedas. And in yoga you may say things, for example, I'm aware of something, I'm not an expert in yoga, but I'm aware that in yoga you may have to say certain things like Om and narrate and chant certain things. All these things may lead to shirk. It may lead to shirk. That means you're calling somebody else as the creator besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In Islam, as I mentioned in my talk, according to Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 48 and Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 116, Allah will forgive any sin, but the sin of shirk He'll never forgive. Shirk is associating partners with God. So if you associate anyone else with God, call anyone else God besides the true God Allah, then it is shirk. So these things many a times lead to shirk. So I do agree with the Malaysian Council that they banned Muslims from doing yoga.
Thank you.
Rana sent us our first question of tonight. She says, is yoga permissible? Now, yoga is something that some people consider it as a philosophy, others consider it as part of a religion, and some look at it as merely exercise. And if you go to the origin of this yoga, you will find that it originated from the Hindus and adopted by the Buddhists, and they considered it as translated into their native language to be a union. And they claim that they, through these practices, connect with the universal soul, with the Supreme Spirit. So they say that this is a union between the body, the heart, and the spiritual and the universal spirit. And they refer to that, to Allah Azza wa Jal. May Allah be exalted through this. And some Muslims prohibited it totally, and others said that it is completely permissible, and others looked at it as a form of exercise. If you look deep into it, you cannot miss the religious origin of it, where it praises the sun and tells you to face it when it rises and sets, and you repeat its 12 names through a number of repetition, claiming that brings you focus and concentration. By sitting idle, doing nothing, claiming that you're meditating. By prostrating on your 8 parts of the body in poses like animals. If you look at all of this and the concept behind it, you will reach the conclusion without any doubt that this is prohibited. First of all, because it goes against the aqidah of Tawheed, the issue of uniting with Allah Azza wa Jal, the issue of being as one with the universe, etc. All of this is contradictory to Islam and its teachings. The worship of the sun, and if you are unable to concentrate on the sun, and this would definitely harm your eyesight, then you may draw the sun on your wall if you're doing it indoors. The recommendation of being sort of exposing your chest, back, and thighs, and the more you make it exposed, the better. Plus, there's so many things related to it, and even there are more dangerous concepts than that, of making all religions correct. And this not only kills Islam, it kills all other religions. Because whether you're Christian, a Buddhist, a Hindu, a Sikh, a Jew, you're all right. And this is illogical. Not a single religion says that you can embrace any religion you want. Each and every religion tells you that my religion is the only religion accepted. Otherwise, it's foolish to accept their religion as a religion if it is something for everyone to take or leave. Therefore, the fatwa is that practicing yoga is not permissible. It is harmful for the body. Not everyone can do these stretches. It can cause injuries. Of course, despite the numerous problems in aqidah related to it, that goes against monotheism, against Tawheed, against the religion of Islam. One may claim and say, okay, we don't believe in any of that. We just adopt the exercises. The answer would be, the Prophet said, وَمَنْ تَشَبَّهَ بِقَوْمٍ فَهُوَ مِنْهُمْ. Whoever imitates a people, he would be part of them, among them, with them. So, you can take any kind of sports that is halal, with no problem. You want to do aerobics, no problem. You want to exercise cardios, you want to go to the gym, you want to do weightlifting, bodybuilding, all of this is okay. You want to pick up squash, tennis, badminton, no problem. But when it comes to such exercises that are related to such a religion, this becomes prohibited, and Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.
Thank you.